Hello everybody and welcome to episode 2 of Becoming Bobby with PSV Eindhoven. Now, I am back from Bilbao. What a week, by the way, for Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. Congratulations for winning the Europa League and giving me the best week of my life, so far at least. So today, we're going to take on Athletic Bilbao. I thought it was poetic that we do that today after the Champions League draw had been made. These were our opposition, and it only seemed fitting to come back for it. Now we've got some transfers to wrap up, a couple of departures to talk about. We'll talk about the Champions League as well, and we'll talk about the results we've had since we've last been together, and hopefully my voice survives it. Let's go. And we start with a big departure, and that is Abakar Silla. He has joined Manchester City for £50 million, 5-0. It has allowed us to do a lot of things in the final few days of the transfer window. And to be honest, I wasn't overly impressed. I mean, he looks good on paper. From what I've seen of him so far, he wasn't great. But we will see whether we go on without him and whether it was a mistake or not. But yeah, it was an easy one to cash in on, put it that way. We also let Paul Bernardino go to Lazio. So I decided to keep Benitez in the end because he is the better goalkeeper of the two. So yeah, £3.1 million. I mean, we've robbed Lazio blind there, let's be brutally honest. And coming in on deadline day, we start with Juan Cabral. He has joined us on loan from Fulham. Left back, a little bit of an upgrade on Lewis Hall, who we bought in earlier in the summer. And yeah, just an all-round better player. Can play centre-back as well, so that he gives me that option. And I do like an option. And we have replaced Silla with Dragusin, as Radu has joined the football club on loan for Tottenham for the rest of the season. Now, he has had an impact so far, a very good one. At the wrong end of the field in terms of a defender, but the right for me. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what Radu can do. Like this kid, I like him a lot. Then we did our own mic drop as we bought in Matthias Cunha from Wolves for his release clause of £39.5 million. Just put it down on the table. Boom! As Wolves were relegated from the Premier League last year, it seemed like a no-brainer to me. Another attacking option, and a very good one at that. We go from spending a lot of money on Matthias Cunha to not spending a lot on Sander Tagvig. He has joined us from Rosenborg for £1 million. 24-year-old goalkeeper. Looks like he can improve as well. We will see how he gets on. As things have thankfully improved since we took on Feyenoord last time around, we beat Wallawaka by 2-0. Veerman and Wanner with the goals. Then we beat NEC by 1-0 thanks to Sharosh. But we did lose to Chelsea in our first Champions League game. Cole Palmer, Bastianishvili and Nkunu with the goals. But last time around we did take it out on Excelsior as we won by 4-1. Silva, 2 for Grahusin and Pepe with the other goal. So these are the rest of our European opposition, starting with tonight with Athletic Bilbao. We take on Sociedad next time around, Leipzig, Porto, Shakhtar Donetsk, Red Bull Salzburg, with finishing up at Anfield at the end of January. So at the moment in the Eredivisie, we find ourselves in 4th place with 16 points. We'll play Utrecht next time around. That was the game we were going to come back for this time, as that's 3rd against 4th in the Eredivisie. 3 points off the top from Ajax, so very much early days in the Eredivisie. As it is in the Champions League, to be fair, we've played one game so far. We are 33rd out of 36. So, yeah, we lost that game to Chelsea. We will hopefully put it right tonight. Let's see how we get on. We've also had a bit of a change in the shape as well, which we'll talk about in a second. But here are the 2 starting lineups as Kelleher starts in goal for us. Dumfries, Dragusin, Flamingo, Cabral, Kajusti, Veerman, Wanner, Cunha, Land, with Silva leading the line for us as Athletic Bilbao start with Simons in goal. Goroselbel, Vivian, Isaban, Luis Jean, Iglesias, Pados, Williams, Sanzet, Diallo with the other Williams leading the line, it looks like at least. So without the ability to have wide players at the moment, because a few of them are injured, they are slowly making our way back. We've gone a bit narrower. So you can see we've done that there. So, yeah, we're allowing the fullbacks to get further forward and we're playing down the centre of the pitch. It seems to be working so far. So far. We'll see how we get on today. It's a shame it's not in Bilbao, because that night will stay with me forever. But we take on Athletic Bilbao today. It was a wonderful city as well if you've not been to Bilbao. And I promise I won't mention it until FM26 comes out. I can't promise that at all. I'll be talking about that night for years and years to come. You will be sick of it by the time I finish up my YouTube career. Maybe. We'll see. You never know. We'll see how we get on tonight. We ideally need to win this one. If you lose the first couple in this new league phase format, I mean, you're still all right because plenty qualify. But you just leave yourself with a bit of work to do, don't you? As RB Leipzig take the lead against Chelsea. Wanna goes for one from distance and it's over the top of the bar. Not touched by the goalkeeper though. Throw in. Luis John with it. Into Sanset. On to Ibanez. Luis John finding it through to Williams. Vivian. In towards Gosselba. The only problem with playing this narrow shape is there is a little bit more room down the sides for other teams. But it works for us a little bit better, and it's a block behind for a corner off a Dragusin. And Athletic Bilbao have a corner quarter of an hour in. And their manager is angry for some reason. I'm alright. I'm quite happy. Just hoping my voice lasts the end of the episode, if I'm brutally honest. It did a lot of work while we were away. You know me, I love to talk. I love to shout. Oh, Kajusti has picked up a pulled knee ligament, was that? Yeah, knee ligament. That is going to hurt. Harvey Elliott might well come on. You're quite right. Dumfries comes down the field though. We'll see how this develops before we make that decision. Play it on. He does knock it on for Wanner. There's three inside the centre, including Cunha, but he's missed it. Simons with an easy save at the near post. It probably should have gone in from Matthias Cunha. Never mind. Corner. Just attack the ball. Ball in towards the centre. Win the second ball. Tipped over by the goalkeeper. We'll have another go. This is better. We'll have a look at Kajusti in a second. Don't really want to make a change before half time. You lose one of your windows, don't you? Ball in. Kajusti is the man trying to rise for it. Cunha hits it out of play. No, Vanna keeps it alive. But he's offside. Fantastic. Yeah, he's alright. I think we'll see how he gets on. He's probably hampered by the injury, which we all know is absolute nonsense. Because then he's out for about 3 days. Oh, blimey, Monaco are 4-0 up against Anderlecht. Jesus Christ. That's in half an hour as well. Blimey. Cunha. Come on, Matthias. Do something with it. Veerman. Tries to find Wanner. Does find him. Looking for Dumfries on the overlap, is he? Yes, he is. Go on. Drive down the side. He might swing that ball in. He does. Looking for Cunha. He gets the header on goal. Oh, he's over the bar, though. He's had the two best chances of the game so far. As we reach half time. Right, let's have a look at Kajusti at the break, shall we? Yeah, I told you. Hampered by injury. Potential knee injury. All right. You can come off. Come on. Harvey Elliott is going to go on from. We're going to take off Andre Silva as well. And we're going to bring on Strand Larsen, who's had a bit of dip in form. I will say that. Which is why Silva has been starting. Because, yeah, you need to come out of the firing line if you're not playing well. And he wasn't training very well either. He has picked up. Things have got better. Let's see if he can combine with his former Wolves teammate, now current teammate at PSV. Williams Jr. has got the ball. So is it junior and senior? Okay, fair enough. I don't know. I've never managed Athletic Bilbao. It's a hard job in Football Manager with the whole Basque thing. You've got to have only Basque players. It's one of those challenges that if you want to take it on, by all means have a go. Because it's probably loads of fun. But it's all about youth development. And that's not my bag. As we're nearly in the last half hour of the game. Not much has happened. We do have a throw with Dumfries. He finds Cunha. Across into Flamingo. Onto Veerman. Plays it on. Gives it away though. And Williams Jr. will come away with it for Athletic Bilbao. Looking over the top with Sunset. He heads it down for Williams. Will he get away from his man? He won't get away from Dragusin. But he does get the shot away, and Dragusin with another block. Radu doing his job at the back today. Keeping Athletic Bilbao at bay. But for how much longer? Baruga with the corner kick. Keepers come, and Kelleher's claimed. Well done, that man. Looking for Strand Larsen. Ibanez will pick it up. Pressure. Simmons in to Vivian. On to Gozelba. We've made a couple of changes. We might make a couple of changes ourselves shortly. Vivian plays it in to midfield. Where's he going to go with it? He's running next to his centre-back partner. He was near enough next to him when he passed it to him. Lucian going through the middle. Too easily, by the way. Sunset looking through. And Berganuga gets the shot away, but Kelleher tips it round the post. Right, let's have a quick change. We've got to try and do something. Veerman's going to come off. And we're going to bring on Cremonese into that middle of the park. Do I take off Matthias Cunha? I mean, he's not doing a lot, is he? Land is going to come off. And we're going to bring on Alanson Maximum. Do we make any other changes at this point? No, pretty much everybody else is okay. I need to leave Matthias Cunha out there, really, don't I? Let's change him up a little bit. Let's do attacking midfield rather than shadow striker. Get some Dumfries. That's what I mean, we're dropping like flies at the moment. Are we going to find a winner? Hopefully. 9 minutes plus added time to come. Here is Cabral. Back into Flamingo. There are goals flying in all over Europe, apart from here. Cunha, will he get a shot away? He will! There we go! 9 minutes to go! Matthias Cunha with his first goal for PSV Eindhoven. And what a goal it is! To spring this tie into life. There we go. So, attacking midfield is the position to play him in. He's on the edge of the box. He opens his body up. Simons has got no chance at all. 1-0. And that'll do. We'll take that. Gets us on the board. Elliott. Plays it into Dumfries. Drives inside the penalty area. Can he find Strand Larsen? He can. Can he find Varner? He can, and it's 2-0. Like buses. They've turned up at once. And that should be the result that clinches it. Well done, that man. Paul Vanna with his 4th goal of the season, I think that was. Dumfries does all the hard work. Strand Larsen then picks out a man in the centre. Takes a deflection on its way. I think it was probably going in of its own volition. Right. We've got one more sub to make, have we? Yes. So let's do it. Dumfries is going to come off. And we are going to put Dragusin to right back. And we are going to bring on Sharush, whose name I still can't work out how you say it properly. But anyway, I'm going to start calling him Per, I think. Whee! So Chelsea have had a bad night. We're right behind him in the table now. We might go in front of him here. Vanna with the ball in, looking for Cunha. Headed away. Vanna again into St. Maximin. Go on, Alan. Will he get a shot away? He will! Oh, keeper just about gets his hands on it. Ball is over the top. Keeper's ball. Okay, Flamingo fields it. Would have been easier to leave it for him, I reckon. Elliott into Cremonese. In towards Vanna. Oh, he left the ball behind. Cremonese plays it wide to Cabal. Who wants that? That's what I mean about the fullbacks driving forward down the right and the left, because everybody's in the box, so we can work it into the box and work the position. At the moment it's working so much better than just having the wide players, because we haven't got the wide players to do it really. Dragusin goes, oh my word, that's, I mean, he's whipped that in with something, hasn't he? Jesus. 4 minutes of added time, incidentally. You can run through this as quickly as you like. Not like the 7 minutes in Bilbao. That went very slowly. Very slowly. But PSV are going to have a win in the Champions League. And that is all important. We are off the mark in this competition as we win it by 2-0. Matthias Cunha and Paul Vanna with the goals. The rest of the game, forget about it. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the score at the top left-hand corner of the screen. So with all the games now played, we move up to the dizzy heights of 22nd. But as you can see, there are a lot of sides on 3 points and there are even more on 4 points. So yeah, it was vital we got a result tonight, and I'm glad we did it with the 2 goals from the 2 guys getting us up and running. And Kajusti's knee ligament injury, 2 to 3 weeks. That's not too bad. Maybe we shouldn't have made him play on quite as long as we did. But yeah, oh well, never mind. So what we'll do next time, we're going to come back for the game we were going to come back for initially today, and that is Utrecht, as third plays 4th in the Eredivisie early season. And then yeah, it's probably going to be FC20 after that before we play Ajax. So yeah, big games coming down the track. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.